take a shower.
Bright sunny skies. It's so humid and hot.
In Defender, and we are riding right now into the rain. Let's take a look at that. While Bill is making that ladder to try to fix the chimney, we're going to open up. I've done some research, and by looking at other YouTube videos, people seem to have some pretty good luck. So we are in Homer, just south of Homer, Alaska, on a remote island, and I'm hoping that we will be able to pick up these satellites. Our signal drops right before we get to our island, so it's not far. I think we're south of Port Chatham, if you know where that is. Graham can look us up on the map. Let's see, I think there's one more side here. So exciting. Okay. Ooh, voila. What is that? Oh, it is. This is it. Wow. That's it. That's cool. It's got a little handle on the back. Probably has some instructions I should read. I see these everywhere now, and I don't know if it's because we bought one and I'm really knowledgeable and looking for information, but I see them everywhere now. I see them on everyone's RVs. I see them in some neighborhoods. Matter of fact, a friend of ours has one in their neighborhood. They couldn't get a good signal, and it doesn't have to just be for remote properties. Okay, so I'm checking out the instructions. Not too hard. This is your battery pack, and this is kind of like the conduit. It puts everything together, both things together. I don't know what it's called, but it's got the Starlink logo on the front, and then on the back there, 2 holes. You can't mess this up. This one is for your power supply, and it shows you the lightning bolt. Plug it right in, and then you have another cord that goes to your generator, or in our case, it's going to be the generator, or your solar system, which will be eventually solar system. And so here is the plug for that. This goes into this. There, nice and tight. Now this plugs into, this is going to go to your dish, and it looks like kind of like an Ethernet cable end to me, but really strong. Let's see what this says here. Yeah. Clicked. It's good. Both of them are in. All right, now I have to just put this in a good location near my generator. Start it, and then I think once I plug it in, it's started. Let's see. Plug it in. Plug it in. Power. Okay. Then once it's plugged in, I should be able to set it up outside. And then I will have to get on my phone app, because I did download Starlink before we left for the island. And it says to go to 110 degree tilt. And you should be pretty good. Away from trees. So I have that. I can do this right out in front here. So let's check it out. Hope it works. Here's my first try. This is the view going south. Let's see. We're away from trees. They're behind us. Follow the cable. Just gonna try this first place. And you can see, here it is. Today is Build the Solar Panel Day. And of course, the weather is not cooperating, but it's Alaska. Every other day, every other hour, it's raining or drizzling, especially in April, like we are at the end of April. And Wild Bill, what are we building here today? We've got the panels on site now, and we have to erect the panel array and then hook it up to our solar generator.
Build a structure, and actually, we thought the weather was going to be worse, so I don't feel as bad. As we said before, these batteries are hurt yourself lifting, right? So you try not to lift them as much as you can. You see another mechanism. There's our other little trick too, right? You don't have to lift them. You can skid them! Skid them home!
Woo! And that's about where it'll land, right? Once we need it. Because this is our sun angle right here. This is our sun angle. South. We did see the sun for a second. Now what?
I think you know. I know. Stinker.
Hold on, I have to put this down.
Here we go.
Hello. Beautiful.
200 pounds of ingenuity. Enter disposal.
Boom. How about that, Midnight Sun Solar? We brought him here and carried him off the beach, onto the boat, off the beach, all the way up here.
If you're wondering,
Ta-da.
this is a board that was left over from the cabin.
Yeah.
So actually these are our structures. What we'll do with that is that we'll drill down into here, make them matching. If you jump over there, you see that black clip. They'll kind of clip in like this, and then we'll build them on down. So then we're told for where we're at, latitude wise, we're going to be about 45 degrees. So by the time I get this done, I get the end cut. I'll build this up to get to 45 degrees, but I got to get this ready to go now. So that's what we're going to do, is fasten this down. So when you connect your panels, you have this little clip right here. What happens is this lifts up, this goes underneath here. See those separators right there, right? Okay. There's a stop on the bottom right here. I just moved that out of there and I shouldn't have. There we go, I gotta have it centered. Goes on there like that. And what happens is the clip goes on the top like this and holds these two together. So I'm tightening this up, and I may have the clips upside down on this, but I don't think so. I'm just gonna snug it down to look at it. So, this is what you gotta watch out for right here. That's your photovoltaic. So snug it up.
Sucker's gonna be heavy.
Yes and no, but see, we really aren't gonna move it much, right?
Right.
Because it's gonna go here, and then what we'll do is I'll put a cross piece across here and another cross piece from the bottom and make it almost like a skid. Okay, I'm gonna hand you this. This is the bracket that goes on the end to hold the last panel. So we'll do the spacers again, right? Mm-hmm. And then we'll have the last, and that really should be it for the panels as far as.
take a look at that. Well, you can kind of see it through the clouds. We finally have some sunshine. It's a great day to get dried out, and watching this solar panel really start to produce. Our array is going really well, right, Bill?
Yep, we're charging our batteries, which was good. Yesterday we were intermittent. As you can see right here, we got it all hooked up, right? We've got some housekeeping to do just as far as tie straps, the whole thing. So this is, I'm just gonna say honky tonk when you look at all of this. So when in the bush, you just improvise when you can, right? So I needed to get these panels up instead of laying on the ground to get some power going in. So intermittently yesterday, it was flash and charge, it was flash and charge. Yeah, it was gonna happen. So now, that was just temporary. So I'm gonna take all this down. I'm gonna take these panels that are laying like this. I'm gonna move them like this and support them against these two right here. I built some brackets in there and get it ready to go. Then I got to optimize. They said to optimize between 40 and 60 degrees, right? I think I'm gonna shoot for 40, but what I can do is I can just keep tipping the bottom out till I get to 45.
Flatter,
and
yeah,
maximize,
okay.
Right? And you can kind of see sun's tracking like this, and that's how it'll track this summer, all the way through like that. So we'll get sun from, shoot, 5 o'clock in the morning till 12 o'clock at night, 11:30 at night. I'll still be able to charge. These panels don't need direct sunlight. They just need a radiant light, let's put it that way. So this is all gonna come out of here. I'm still gonna use this as backup and get this ready to go. I hope to have this done by the end of today, but we'll see how it goes. My lovely
Dead generator.
Yeah. So I'm trying to, I feel good because while we're doing this, right, I'm pumping energy into my batteries, saving the fuel costs from the generator plus running the generator itself. So, yeah. And we can always use the generator to charge the batteries, but yesterday we were kind of skunked on sun, so we're gonna get it going. Okay, so it is 12:49 p.m., about 1 o'clock. So what I'm doing is I gotta be between 45 and 60 degrees, which I'm at right now, right? I discovered that I put the clips in backwards. Well, I didn't put them in backwards. I should have laid it the other way so I don't have access to this. So I had to do these janky straps right here, and that's to keep the array from going that way, which will be okay. I'll fix it later, but for right now I wanted to get power to charge my batteries. So if you walk around here, 12:49, I'm at 45 degrees, and you can kind of, if you show where the sun is going up, I'm getting maximum. On my machine over there, I'm showing I'm charged. So on the one day that we had sun, the light went to full charge. So I know that I was good that way. So I know I'm producing power. So it's a kind of a makeshift structure, only because we couldn't get the lumber on the boat. So we're just doing what we need to do, but it's producing power. So when it cranks out, and like I said, I was happy the one day that it was sun shining that we got the full charge on the batteries. So
You're 1 to 10. What do you think?
So on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm probably at an 8, only because I need to educate myself to the other 20%. But oh, look at the sun just came out big right now. I can just hear it going. So I think these put out like 180 watts per panel, which is really good. So at full power like that, boy, she's gonna hum those batteries right up to full power, Scotty.